The Rocket City secured its place as the new home for the U.S. Space Command. Our Kenesha Dees has reaction from local and state leaders about the headquarters heading to Huntsville.
You're very excited. You're excited about them coming, about them being part of our community.
Huntsville Mayor Tommy Battle, like many Alabama leaders, is happy to welcome the U.S. Space Command to the Redstone Arsenal region. Battle thanks U.S. Senator Richard Shelby for his effort. Governor Kay Ivey issued a statement in part saying she couldn't be more pleased to learn that Alabama will be the new home to the United States Space Command. Battle says he's ready to work.
But as we tell everybody, the real work starts as soon as you make the announcement. The announcement is a great thing. You take 24 hours, you celebrate, then afterwards you got to get to work.
The Redstone Regional Alliance and the Huntsville-Madison County Chamber of Commerce say in part they are confident that the Air Force has made the correct decision. Alabama Congressman Robert Aderholt also says in part this decision is not only a good one for North Alabama, but also good for America.
The city of Huntsville is known for its space science and engineering, and with the addition of the U.S. Space Command headquarters, it adds economic value.
The interesting thing economically, I think it means jobs, and it means very high-paying jobs, but it means also that we have that as we work in space, we will be able to use a multiplier effect on this and to be able to work on satellites, work on communications.
Battle says the city is continuing to work on roadways so the command will be ready in 6 years.
And we've got to make sure that we have the infrastructure in place, that we have all the tools that they need to make themselves a success.
Putting the Valley first, Kenesha Dees, WZDX News.